In the Behind the Curtain documentary, Triple H talks about Royal Rumble before you win it. It must have been an awful day for you when he's delivering the news.
Mm-hmm.
What was that day like for you?
There's a group of people who were visiting and who kept coming on my bus. And at one point, we just had to have a full, hey, I need you guys to know what's about to happen. And everyone who is in that group knows it is one of the best and worst days of my professional career. It somehow was both. If you watch closely, after I win and I kind of like hunch down over the mat, I am saying I'm sorry. I'm saying I'm sorry multiple times and looking at people dead in the eye saying I'm sorry because I knew pretty much to a degree of based on what Triple H had told me that it probably isn't going to happen. And I was as lost as I have ever been. So here I am. We were talking about, am I in character? I had lived my life to finally find myself, finally have all the utmost confidence. And it was the lowest I've ever felt. But also, I just won the Royal Rumble for the second time.
Yeah.
That's a life-changing moment.
Yeah.
How can you not appreciate that and enjoy it and feel it? But that was a very rough day. And I kind of apologized to my colleagues and peers around me because I was forgetful. I was in the ring. I might have been a little forgetful, but I just was trying my hardest to make it seem like that meeting had never happened, knowing it had happened. And, having to look at Punk in the eyes and wonder, like, do you know? And I never had this discussion with him, do you know what's happening? But it was also, I freely would discuss it because the documentary is out there and everyone's told their story and all that. But I just, it was just a very tough day. And I have great relationships with some of the top brass at WWE, really huge respect. And it got shaken a little bit, but also I realized the burden, like I mentioned, of this is the problem with being yourself. You can't not sell this. You can't not hide this. Like if you were playing, the astronaut character, so it's a different thing. The astronaut character is winning the Royal Rumble, but not wrestling at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
In this case, I felt like I took it personally, and it was a nice reminder not to take anything personally in wrestling. And if anybody I've worked in management, I've done this, I should know that more than anybody. So I had to walk out of that room and not take it personally.